So Chance, what do you like the most about this new 3.0 Accelerator process?
So it's almost like candidates on demand. So the group interview, it has its advantages and positives. There's a few disadvantages that you can't really spend a lot of time with one candidate going through some detailed questions. This format you can. I like having a Zoom interview first anyway, just to make sure that they're dressed professionally during the first interview. And then also being able to take some time to go through some detailed questions, interview questions that you really can't get through the group interview format. And then from there, you can make the decision of moving on to a second interview or not. So I like that. I prefer this new, the new process better.
Love that. Thank you for sharing that. How long have you been a part of this particular process, and what have your results been so far?
So on the new process, it's been about 2 weeks, and I think you guys have sent over three candidates this way, and it's literally like, candidates on demand. I get a text, hey, we've got this person that we're speaking to, might be a great fit for you. Can you jump on a Zoom right now? So it's been about 2 weeks and three good candidates that way.
Love that. How would you say Team Hired's Accelerator process has impacted our hiring process and your hiring process so far?
So I'm not sure about how it's impacted your process, but on my side, it allows me to focus in and almost like a laser-like focus on one candidate at a time versus a group interview when you could have anywhere between 3 to 12 people on there, and you can't really focus on one person and ask the questions, the interview question that you'd like to. So this allows me to, again, spend more time with that person on the front end. It's more personable. I can find out a lot more, narrow it down a lot faster this way.
Okay, love that.
Be a lot more thorough.
Okay, I figured that you would like that since you get a little more one-on-one time with them in this particular format over the group. So if another agent asks you about utilizing our services, what would you tell them?
With the new format, I strongly recommend this format for any agent. It's always challenging to find in-office staff, and with this format, it saves you a ton of time. Again, it's almost like a candidates on demand. And it's a time saver. I like this format a lot.
I love that. A few more questions. Now, these are about the teams that you've worked with. Now, you've worked with me, you've worked with some of the other members of our team. What would you say your experience has been like working with our team?
So right now, it does feel like a team format, which is rare. Have multiple people working on getting your hires. It's just not you with Indeed searching through resumes each day. This is a very fast process. So, I've said this before, with this new process, I think you could staff an entire office fairly quickly this way.
Some of our agents have said they utilize it that way, so I love that. Yeah. Would you say that the candidates that my team has sent over to you are what you are looking for in your office people?
To be determined, but until, and you guys can't do anything about that on your side. We can do whatever we can on the front end, to the best of our abilities, hiring the right people on the front end. But until they go through the examination process and you get these guys on the phone, that's still to be determined. But this round, what I'm finding is that the candidates are hungrier. It doesn't seem like they're jumping jobs just to move a job. It seems like they are looking to make a career change.
I love that. The other side. Last question. Would you recommend my team to agents that are looking for recruiting services?
Yeah, I definitely recommend Emily's team to any agent that is looking to staff for either, one position, two positions, or, for some agents, they take a step back and they may fire 3 or 4 people. And, this is a fast way to rebuild fast.